When we are getting into relationships, we tend to rush things and make things that really don't follow in the Christ values. They really don't look like we are striving to follow God's and Jesus values for our life. So in this video, we're going to look at some of the things that a woman of God won't ask you to be. If you are pursuing a woman of God, then there are some things that you should really know that a woman of God won't really lead you to. So the first thing that a woman of God won't ask you to do is to be a man of compromise. By this is by you, the woman you are pursuing won't ask you to compromise your values, to compromise on things that would lead you to sinning, want you to compromise on the things that will bring that kingdom marriage that you seek in, won't ask you to do things that you aren't supposed to do, but you shall wait on the time that maybe you're supposed, maybe when you get married, you can do all the things that you want to do. But a woman of God won't ask you to do by just it's just this one time. It will happen only once. The moment you do that once it opens the door for the enemy, and what ends, it will be regret and pain after that. So a woman of God won't lead you to compromise, won't ask you to be a man of compromise. The second thing that a woman of God won't ask you to do is to lead you on. Won't lead you on is that woman won't be the one that is asking you maybe to sleep with her before your marriage has come. If you find a woman that is doing that, maybe that woman is for you. Isn't doesn't if a woman who wants to be pursued in the right way won't lead you on, but she will patiently wait upon you. But it's you are, as a man, I think, and I know it's true, it's your responsibility to be the head and to lead the other person, to lead maybe your friends that you maybe wanna have this relationship with, wanna date her. So you are the one who is most likely to lead her into to God, to help her see God more than just to compromise and do the things that will lead you on. So the third thing that a woman of God will ask you to do is you won't use her words to build you up, not okay. A woman of God will use her words to build you up, not to tear you down. So a woman of God will encourage you. Whatever you want to pursue, she'll be there to support you, to cheer you up as you pursue these things, as you make a bright future for yourself. She will, with the challenges that comes with all the obstacles there will be, she'll be the one that will holding your hand and leading you to see what the bigger picture is, and will be there to encourage you. But if you see a woman who tells you that you're overdoing, it's not important, that you are not giving her attention, that you are focused on other things. Yes, you should be focused on building yourself as, and a woman of God will see this and will encourage that for you to to cheer you up to do what is required of you. So the fourth thing is a woman of God will pray for you without asking. When you are pursuing this woman of God, you won't be asking her to pray for you, but she instead will pray without you asking. Whenever she goes into prayers, she will ask God that he may lead you, so that you can guide, you can take responsible of your dreams, of this relationship that you are engaging in. She will pray for that God guidance to be there. She will pray for protection. She will pray for God's grace to be sufficient upon your lives. So you don't have to ask her, but she knows it's her duty. She knows what is required of her. So the fifth thing that a woman of God is, you won't find her identity in being in a relationship. There are people who enter in a relationship seeking a validation, who seek identity in those relationships. Without the relationship, it's like they are nothing. So they are there for the attention. They are there for the validity of it. They are there just because it's a thing. It's dating. People are dating. People are in relationship. So they are there with no agenda, with no purpose and no intention. So you shouldn't come as a man, you shouldn't commit to such a woman. And a woman of God knows this, that her identity is not found in the relationship, but identity is in God, and let God lead. And the last one is a woman of God will pursue Jesus more than you. So if you find a woman that worships you, idolizes you, there are so many things that we have made idols in our lives, and relationships are one thing that you find a person is idolizing the other person in a relationship. Just know that relationship is destined to fail, because a woman of God will pursue God more than you. She will pursue Jesus, and in her life she will continue to pray, to fast, and to seek God manifestation in her life before she starts to idolize on you. So you should look in. If she is idolizing you, then that is not a woman of God, because a woman of God will love and pursue Jesus, because He's sovereign in our lives. And when in the book of Matthew 6:33, that seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all the rest shall be added unto you. So if she pursues Jesus more than you, then eventually she will get whatever she wants. So this goes hand in hand for both genders. So it don't have to be a woman, but even as a man, you shouldn't be the one that's leading on and compromising things and tearing your the other person down. So I hope this video really give you an insight and open the eyes for you. I pray God to guide you, to lead you to His truth and His word, and you put the armor, because there are so many spiritual warfares that are happening, and we need to put the full armor of God and be ready to face them. So see you on my next video.